Welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. JC here, and yeah, I got it running. I will go and point out all the changes I made. It's not particularly many changes in here, at least, other than an output that snakes around into a storage crate. We do get supplies of antimatter, which this thing apparently eats its way through in no time, so that's fun. That is real fun. So, other than here, which is basically just everything is routed in, I then put an in and an out, and then off to another set of labs. Will be another set of labs. I'll set this up to just take antimatter. So, the first thing we should demonstrate is said antimatter. What are we doing? We go. There's the solar line. Over here. I think. Ah yeah, I left it in place. It's not actually producing anything anymore. Because I rerouted this. We're still not 100% supplying it, but yeah, that just routes everything and it gets redistributed from here. I left this stuff because there's still stuff here. So we'll be using local supply for a while before we start tapping into the other planets. Production. Yeah, that's all I did. I just rerouted it. So, supply of... Now there's a bit more of a supply of these. Critical particles. Requires travelling over to this part of the base. Oh, even now it does actually run out. Notice these are both on photon mode, not power. Oh, they're starting to kick in. But it's getting back up to full production. But that's it. I've just got these three because I just need them. Thought, well, they're already set up, and I don't need the power because I've got the mini suns. So I just took them. That'll help supply antimatter, but it's not going to be great. Not like they're really cranking it out critical particles like the other planet. But oh well. I mean, yeah, I could put a hump there and then put another one here. But I don't have any. Do I have the supplies to build one on the spot? Apparently, yes. Steel. Yep. Silicone, yes. Those things, yep. Processors, yep. And magnetic rings, yep. Make one. Might as well. Right. Do it like that. That's the lazy way of doing it. You are generating photons. Go in there. Like so. Ta-da! There you go. That's how you just strap on an extra bunch. Dyson Sphere status. Oh, I'm catching up with Dyson Sphere again. Talking about the Dyson Sphere, with the feedback, this is how far we're getting at the moment. Solar sails are still there, but they are being rapidly absorbed, but we are rapidly building all panels. Now then, the only feedback I got on this was that red. Red looked interesting, and then somebody pointed out, how about some orange? Is all I have to say to that. What's that? And that. And that. And that one. Oh, and that one. And that one. That one. That one. We got orange already, friend. So, what I will do is I'll go into painting mode and I'm going to turn them all red. Pick that colour. You sod. That wasn't pick, that was paint. Now I've got to find the red again. There we go, that's about right. That'll have to do, because I lost the original colour. There we go. That's what it now looks like. Well, it definitely makes these ones stand out, let's put it that way. Look, they've built one of the little nodes down there. They built a lot of this. Right, there has been words of the future content, which is nice. The devs have been releasing info every so often. The next patch will contain something that has very little relevance to a colony setup so advanced as this one. I might dabble with it if I'm still running the game at that point. The major one is the combat update. That's coming next year. By which time we will have finished. So I may start a new game at that point when it's worthwhile coming back and doing a more combat focused run. Or maybe it'll be streamed or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what people want. But I doubt we're going to have a series this long again. Been putting multiple RimWorlds on hold for this so far. Got 2 seasons in the pipe work. And there's one thing about this game at this moment in time, it's not enough DACA. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what I do and what people would like for the combat update when that drops next year. A fair number of these things coming in, but you know, we've got 4 rather than 3. Right. Other than that, I think it's time to travel back up to the Pell, up to the research labs. See how well it's doing. Oh, it's got all the antimatter it needs. Well, for now, anyway. It's going to run out in a second. What's his production rate? 4 a minute. Yeah, our limiting factor is the critical particles, but I can't really put much more strain on the Dyson Sphere because it's not meeting demand as it is. Which is annoying. Mostly due to the fact that there's another whole planet nicking a load of its power. So we got the cubes, but we don't particularly make them very quickly. So when it comes to research, we've got the final one, which is 4,000 cubes. Or these, which are, most of them are infinite. Other than these. That's 8, and it gets worse. 6,000. So, not much we can do. I think the next thing I'm going to do is basically mission complete. And then end the series. My God. Yeah, we're going to end it. I mean, we're at what? 100 by now? Or soon? Something like that. It's the second longest series I've got. Only beaten by 2 Point Hospital. It gets the supply of antimatter. Just when it starts ramping down, it then gets its supply of antimatter. Yeah, it's got to get to 2,000. Oh, 4,000. Box can only hold 6,000. Need a full box worth, basically. Oh, right. These are stopping because their output's full. Fair enough. It's not that I don't have enough supply. I've got more than enough stuff. There's a full supply of these. There's a full supply of these sitting here. Yeah. This whole place is fully supplied. Just need the cubes. So what are we going to do while we're waiting for the cubes? I don't know. Actually, I hadn't thought of that. Funnily enough, I don't think far enough ahead. Oh, it's all for power. Yeah, it's only getting worse. Getting framework shoved up there. Maybe I should go and check on the planet, make sure the framework is actually being produced fast enough. Maybe I should check here first as well. Perhaps. Possibly. Okay, this isn't going fast enough. Launch. Idle. Okay. Six half a dozen the other. How about everything else? What's holding you guys back? It's this stuff. And nothing's holding them back, as far as I can see. It's just raw production of this stuff. Okay. That doesn't look promising, so I think we're sending this off to somewhere else. A bit more in storage, shall we? Just in case. There you go. Right, we've got a bit more in storage. We need more of this. We got space. I mean, I've spotted the problem, so I'm going to intercept the problem. Anybody got iron around here? Yeah. There's some. I thought that might be limited to me. Oh, it's also going to be the electronics. Excuse me, mister. Can I have your electronics? You're not making them very... You're not using them up very quickly. That'll have to do for now then. Let's see. Let's knock out a nice set of 4. You only produce 2, huh? What am I short on? Graphene? Funnily enough. Just happen to be standing next to a very large supply of graphene. In transit, 17. That's like the most pitiful amount. Interesting. Oh, it's the sails that use it. Fair enough. How we doing? We done? We're done. Right. I'm pretty sure somebody complained I wasn't drag building it enough. At one point, so there we go. A bit of drag building. Normal build. We put those trees in the way. Yep. Tree gone. I wouldn't want to keep it one too long now, would I? Just about there. Perfect. Power's working fine. That's questionable on the power front. Never mind. It's not a problem. I can just go and slap another mini sun down. Job done. Right, hopefully that should help. Help us get more of these. Because that's the Interstellar, and that is remote supply. Which could be an issue. I said I was going to go and build up a mini sun to go and stem off any power issues. Of course, I just need 10 containment, don't I? Just dabble around with some more antimatter and a small sun. It's a trivial concern, eh? Yep. While we're heading over there, could you pop out one of those for us, please? Thanks. Yeah, just casually builds up mini sun in your pocket. You know, as you do. I do this on a semi-regular basis, right? Just pop that there. Like, no fuel, no shit. Ta-da! Power is no longer an issue. We just added another 144 megawatts into the grid. At this point, we're dealing with so much power generation and stuff like that that bar doesn't move very far. Like, oh, I've just added another 100 odd. And the bar just moves a tiny little bit. It's like, eh. I care not for your progress. Right, we were going to go over and have a check on our little desert planet. Make sure everything's running as intended. Come on. There we go. Accelerate. It's interesting here, getting little bits being built and then the spokes coming off of it. Best to avoid the solar sail landing spot, unless you want to get shot through with a solar sail. Lovely. Right, let's start our approach. A little fast there, friend. Slow down. There you go. Once it slows right down, it's automatically entered into orbit. You can slow it down again. And you just cruise into sailing mode. There's enough solar cells for the batteries to continue firing. Fuel is full. As I thought. The fuel's full because we're not getting enough frame material. Right, well, I've got a fixed frame material, which means I'm probably going to have to build it here. Or go back and build a lot more of it. Probably go back and build a lot more of it because all the materials are there on the planet in large numbers. Instead of having to ship them over here and build it, I can just ship the one thing that's already coming over. So, gotta go fix that. But I figured something like that might happen. Everything else is fine. It's the supply of these that is the issue. As long as these are still producing quick enough. No, not really. We've only got 100 in supply. May depend on when the batteries are firing, I guess. Alright, they're running parallel. Right, well, I'll head back to start work on that for the next episode. And I will bring you back then. Also, there was one thing I meant to show off because it was I saved the game when it was showing achievements. Even though we saw it being produced, or Infinite Factory. Don't randomly walk. Where is it? They're all power, that's all that. Collectors. Was it a milestone then? Was it a milestone? Oh, it was a milestone. Universe Matrix. We've done all that. The only milestone we haven't done is some of the rare resources, which I just haven't needed. I could literally go over there and just manually mine it once. But I'm lazy like that, so no. So on that note, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC.